Hello everyone. It looks like oil and gas are about to move sharply higher very soon, possibly this week or next week. If you look at oil had a first spike up toward 120 and then pull back for 2 weeks, right? And next week is third week. Usually the market consolidates 2 to 3 weeks, months, or years, right? That's my observation. And notice oil got support around this area, right? Around $90, right? So first spike up and then it pulled. Okay, let's look closely, right? It spiked up 120, but it dropped here, but eventually closed higher on a weekly basis, right? That's what we are seeing here. And then next week, and then the last week, right? So $90 is a support, strong support. And after spike up, it's consolidating pretty well. I believe if you look at daily, right? So this was the first attempt to go above 100, but closed lower, second, third, and then fourth, right? And then it closed above $100. So it happened Friday afternoon, but nevertheless, it closed above $100, right? And we need to me, next week, oil has to follow through. Usually this breakout, right? Fourth attempt usually works, and fifth is almost always works, right? And given the leading stocks, right? I'm looking at this one, right? This guy broke out here, right? So this was a resistance around $25, right? Last week, so it is monthly. Yeah, in fact, the previous 2 weeks, it broke out. Last week, decisively, right? My base scenario is this guy leads the move, right? So leading oil stock move first, and then oil follows, right? So I believe there's a good chance oil will break out higher, about $100, and next stop is 120, 130. So this area, these are zone, right? Resistance is a zone. So to me, 120 and 130 are the same zone, right? So next stop is here, around this area. And then I believe oil break above this one, goes above this 120, 130 resistance. And next one is 150, right? Which is all-time high here. But that's my base scenario. Oil probably move 130 and 150, and extreme target is 200 in the next few weeks. Right? The way I look at it is at least oil goes to 150. This one is like a bull flag, right? Huge spike up, there's a pole and then flag, right? So kind of measurement rule, right? So this one is 70 to 120, $50 move, right? And then from 100, around 100, so $50 move, that gives us to 150, right? And I believe the move can be very fast. So in the next few weeks, we can go there. So 150. And let's see, it can go further higher, right? So that's my take on oil. Natural gas. As I said earlier video, natural gas is trading within these two opposite trend lines, which is a triangle, and about to finish, right? The triangle is about to end, right? So usually the move happens before the vortex, right? So there's a good chance next 2 weeks, natural gas will break out of this range, right? And which direction, right? That's the most important thing, right? Given that the triangle occurred on the support, right? Support, and we even have this indicator up, my take is it's going to break up higher, right? Break out of to the upside. And I believe at least we can reach 450, right? This area, this used to be around 450. Once we break out, at least we go here. That's my take, right? Possibly within a few weeks, at least in April. That's my base scenario. And it could continue to go higher, right? That's minimum, right? So yeah, so that's short term. So for this opportunity, I'm trading HNU for natural gas and HOU for oil, right? Leveraged ETF. That's for the short term spike. I want to catch the short term spike, right? For the long term, I am trading this pattern, right? This 22-year-old long bullish butterfly. So my take is oil will go up at least 5 years, next 5 years. And for this one, I'm trading stock, right? I'm investing stock, right? CVE, ATH, ARX. All of these are doing very well this year. So I'm holding these guys. My plan is hold it for next 5 years. Yeah, at least 5 years. That's my long-term plan. And same with the natural gas, right? So this one is 20, sorry, not this one. This one, right? 28-year-old bullish bad pattern. So for this one, this guy, ARX, is doing both natural gas and oil. So this is my long-term natural gas play, right? Right. Those are my long-term play. But short-term spike, yeah, I believe possibly next week, next 1 or 2 weeks. That's my take. The oil and natural gas will spike up higher. And that's what I'm trying to catch, right? So let's see how this plays out. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.